Hey everybody, this is John, and I have another Pokemon video here. The new player will be named Sapul. I believe it was Sapul. Sapul. Maybe it was Sapu1. I don't know. Either way, he's gonna be the near player. Our far player is gonna be named Kiriu. So, and this is an OU battle. Maybe you saw in the beginning there. We got a Ninetales involved. I believe that's what this is. Yes, there's a Ninetales. So we're gonna have the Sun set up there, and Sun is. I haven't seen too much out of Sun teams, to be honest, but it's really an offensive strategy mostly. That's as far as I know about Sun. Not as many people use it as Rain. Obviously, Rain more easy to work in. The boosts are good. So he's ready to go up against a Tiburon. Outrage off this Garchomp. And that's gonna kill Ninetales. Ninetales, he's not. His defenses are low, and he dies pretty quickly. His special defense, actually, I should take that back. His special defense is good. He's base 100. So you can make him a special wall. The problem is his fire is bad defensive typing. So in comes Venusaur. He's gonna fight against Garchomp. He does survive the outrage barely. He's gonna recover some health here apparently, using a citrus berry. And he's gonna use sleep powder. That was the right choice. I'm assuming that the outrage didn't end on that turn. But so now the Garchomp's asleep, and a sleeping Pokemon's not very useful. He's gonna leave it in there, which is that's strange. I don't know if I agree with that decision. He's gonna use Sludge Bomb. We have to assume that this is Chlorophyll Venusaur. That's what I would assume it is, but I guess there's no way to know for sure. He's going to pull back Venusaur. You see Sludge Bomb doesn't do any damage. He'd be better off using something like a grass move, since that will hit him neutrally. In comes Dusclops, or not Dusclops, but Dusclops. Oh wait, no, this is Dusclops. In comes Dusclops. Unfortunately, Garchomp does wake up. He's going to use Outrage. You see it doesn't do too much damage. That's mostly because Dusclops with an Eviolite is a freaking tank. He can take a ton of damage. You can see he takes those almost no problem. He's gonna use Ice Beam back at Ice Beam. I didn't even know Dusclops would carry Ice Beam. It's kind of strange to carry that. He is a stall Pokemon to carry offensive moves. I mean, obviously you're gonna carry some offensive moves, but Nightshade works fine. Even though, and you can see there, his Dusclops, you're not made to attack really. You're not supposed to be throwing ice moves around. You're supposed to be using Nightshade and taking hits and throwing damage. So that's all there is to that. So Garchomp's finally going to die here to Scizor. Maybe he should have sent in Scizor to begin with and not mess around with Dusclops too much, because Scizor with the Life Orb and the Bullet Punch can kill him right off. So he's going to go down, but in comes another dragon, the Salamence, of course. This one's shiny, probably flawless, that sort of thing. He's going to Bullet Punch it. This should do decent damage. Life Orb Scizor does cause damage no matter what. Unfortunately, he's going to get Fire Fanged here by Salamence, and that is going to be the end of him, because Scizor can't really take a fire move. We've seen it time and time again. Scizor just hit with a fire attack, and he dies. That's just how it goes. Most of the time you see dragons get hit by ice attack, they're going to die, except for in the case when it's coming off of a Dusclops. So he's going to send back out Venusaur against Salamence, and I think this is a weird decision. He's going to use Sleep Powder. He is faster, so I'm going to have to say that's probably almost certainly the Chlorophyll version of it, and I don't know if it's legitimate or not. Obviously, the starters have only been released in the male form. This is a male, but they've only been released in Japan, and it's I think it's rather unlikely that he would happen to get one and also have it be only his, and he named it Bruce apparently. So I don't know. I would bet it's probably hacked, and that doesn't bother me too much for just watching it. Obviously, if I was playing, I feel a little different. So he's gonna Sludge Bomb Salamence to death here. Sludge Bomb again is apparently his go-to move. Obviously, he's not going to leave Storm or anything like that on Salamence. He should have on Garchomp, but not on Salamence. Sludge Bomb, it does decent. So he's going to go ahead. Ooh, he tried to use Sleep Powder again, so you can see he's definitely Chlorophyll if he's faster than Gengar. He's going to use Sleep Powder and he missed. So in the response is that basically the result of missing a sleep move is that you're probably going to die, and you see it right there as Gengar kills him off. So he's in a bad spot, I would say. But in comes, this is probably Swift Swim's Kingdra, even though it's. Well, I don't know actually. What did it use? Rain Dance? Okay. So I guess he's gonna cancel his own Sun. Well, so he's not breaking the Smogon rules, as it were, by using this. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth using the turn to set up the Rain Dance. So I guess we'll find out. He does have a Focus Sash. It looks like on Gengar. It lives a critical hit. That's the only way it's gonna live a critical hit. That's the only way it's gonna live a Surf off of Kingdra, anyways. So. He's going to lay down Hypnosis again. This time he does hit with it, so unfortunately, we're going to see what he tries to do. I would imagine he's going to. Well, he's going to use Thunderbolt. No, I don't know if it's going to kill off Kingdra. It's going to come close, though. We will see. Well, that was a critical hit, and it almost killed him. So maybe if it wasn't a critical hit, he could have lasted a little longer. He does have leftovers on, so he's gonna recover a little bit of health. He does wake up, and he's gonna use Surf here. So this is the end of Gengar, and we'll see what the opponent responds with. Because Kingdra is a difficult Pokemon to deal with. He's low health here, so now maybe not so difficult. But you do have to have something that's faster than him. And if it is raining, he's got Swift Swim, and that's going to make him difficult to get faster. He's got to get something with priority, so I think we're going to see a Mach Punch here off of Conkeldurr. There we go. So we are going to see Mach Punch, and that's going to kill off Kingdra, and that was the right move. Kingdra difficult because he has no weaknesses, but he's also he's got base 80 in every stat, so that's not too remarkable without the Dragon Dances that he can do. And the rain's going to end here. I don't know if Ninetales is worth it on this team, because all you have that's playing off of Ninetales is Venusaur. And we saw Venusaur, he's done okay, but he's not the best thing that's come out of him yet. So, in comes Tauros, but he's going to get Mach Punch, and that's probably going to kill him off. So, lesson learned, don't send the normal, or maybe that's not Tauros, maybe that's the new one, whatever it's called, Bouffalance. Either way, I don't think that was a good decision to send that in. He does lose, so that's all he had left, so I guess you can't really blame him too much. Unfortunately, you see the problem with carrying normal Pokemon, especially something like Conkeldurr. You see the opponent still had his Cavalier and Metagross in the waiting. He got beaten pretty hard, I'd say. Sapul, it's unfortunate, and I think the team needed work there. Obviously, Ninetales comes out, dies right away. Venusaur plays off the sun, but no one else really does. So he doesn't even have Fire Pokemon, and Fire Pokemon in the sun, when that Flamethrower gets rolling, it can cause a lot of damage, especially on a team like this where, I mean, he's going to resist the fire with Salamence, but Salamence, first of all, is not going to want to take the Flamethrower anyways, but you see he's got two other Pokemon that are weak to fire. And then Gengar and Conkeldurr don't want to take a Flamethrower or anything like that anyway, so I don't know. I think he probably could gain from maybe dropping off Kingdra, probably gaining a Fire Pokemon, maybe, something like that. Anyhow, that's all I have to say about this one. Thanks for watching, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.